Sup, Berserker here. So, I'm gonna talk to you guys about what it's like to be an alter, as all the shrinks like to call us. I don't really like that word. I prefer person, because I'm a person. But, whatever. So, here's the thing it's not really fun being an alter. It's not fun being part of a system. I mean, there's some upside, sure. You know, I got my awesome girlfriend, Kaylee, inside. I get to hang out with her. That's pretty cool. But, I mean, shit, it's not like this life is just mine, you know? All you people out there, you single people, all you gotta worry about is you. I gotta worry about almost 1,000 people, making sure nobody's getting up to shit they shouldn't, make sure nobody's doing anything they shouldn't, make sure nobody's fucking our life up. I mean, fuck. It's hard. I gotta keep an eye out for trouble. I gotta make sure that we're safe. I gotta protect us when bad shit goes down. I gotta get in people's faces and, all kinds of shit. And sometimes it would just be fucking nice to be able to just live a normal life and come out here and actually look like myself, Instead of looking like this. I mean, this body doesn't feel like mine. It doesn't feel like it belongs to me. It feels like just a body. A meat suit that I walk around in sometimes. Not to get gross and shit, but yeah. It's not some magical fun land where we all just dance around with unicorns and rainbows and sing kumbaya. It's hard work. And it's exhausting. We gotta carry around all this shit that we didn't want because bad people decided they were gonna do some fucked up shit to us when we were a kid. Now we gotta carry around years worth of crap just because some asshole decided that they were more important than anybody else and what they wanted to do mattered more than our well-being and shit. All they cared about was getting their rocks off and whatnot. They didn't care about us. Ugh, fuck. Anyway, look. Being a part of a system, it's not fun a lot of the time. It's tiring. Your body's not really yours. It's everybody's. Your time isn't just yours, it's everybody's. Nothing is really yours. Just you. You share it. And even when you get shit that belongs to you, it doesn't change the fact that you have to share your whole fucking life. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like plenty of the other people in here, and I love Kaylee. But it doesn't make it any less shitty that we gotta deal with all this, I mean, who wants to carry around trauma and shit? Who wants to deal with that? We got all these memories and all these feelings and all this crap that we don't know what to do with, and it just gets piled up onto different people until they fucking fall apart and make new people to deal with it because they fucking can't. It's not something that I would wish for. I mean, we don't know any other way to live. This is how we've always been, whatever, but I wouldn't walk around and be like, oh yeah, you should totally have that. And that's why it always really pisses me off when people online are like, oh, I wish I had DID. No, you don't. Because no matter what good there might be to it when you get better, or when you've got communication, or whatever. At the end of the day, you're still a person that has to share a body with other people. And you're never going to have your own life where you can just do what you want to do for you. Everything is always going to be about figuring out what's good for everybody. And yeah, I mean, sometimes I think it would be nice if we'd had, a not fucked up childhood and we'd grown up normal and, all that shit, and we were just one person. I mean, I don't know who we'd be. We certainly wouldn't be anything like any of us are now, I'm sure. But I mean, fuck, Who doesn't want to be able to go do what they want to do? I mean, I'm a lesbian in a man's body. I share a head with my girlfriend. We can share the body at the same time, but it's not the same. We can do things together in the internal world, but that's not the same. Yeah, I mean, we can feel things and do things in there, but there's different rules in there than there are out here. It's not like we can just go off and do our own thing. We still have jobs in our system that we have to do. We still have roles, I'm a protector, I mean, all that kind of shit. We can't just walk away and go live our lives. Because there isn't time, there isn't space, there just isn't, We gotta deal with all this shit, and maybe someday, we'll all have it all figured out, and some of us can just do what we want to do and whatever, but I mean, it's not gonna be the same. We didn't get the chance to just grow up and be kids and be teenagers and, like I am, and, all that shit. We didn't... I've spent my whole life taking care of people, protecting people. I mean, I never got to just be a teenager or a kid. I always had to be somebody's protector, I mean, I like being a protector. I like helping and keeping everybody safe. That doesn't mean that's all I ever want to be. I want to be able to have my own dreams, my own career, or whatever when I get older. I don't know. Yeah, for anybody out there who thinks this is some sort of cakewalk, we're all just walking around having a great time, you're wrong. Okay? Being an alter, yeah, it's my life, and I wouldn't change it. And, I'm part of a system, and I'm okay with that for the most part, but it doesn't mean it doesn't fucking suck sometimes, okay? Alright, well, that's pretty much all I gotta say about it, so maybe I'll talk to you guys again about some shit, but for now, like Kid always says, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell thing, and, yeah, peace out, guys.